I've been writing songs since I'm 13.
I can't help but wonder what it is about songs. What are they? Why are we driven to write them?
I wanted to make a movie and find out why other people write songs.
I made a documentary that is now a digital series. It's a digital series with an analog heart. It's called Platinum Rush. In this first episode, we start at the beginning.
I can't tell you what the words were.
My heart was connected to the sound of singing words to a melody over chords.
I love dancing around to great songs.
I don't want to be a fucking electrician like my dad and my brother. I'm getting out of here. And it's just a matter of time.
Why people started writing songs to begin with is what sparked this whole journey for me. So I asked anyone and everyone I could find. I wanted to know why they started writing songs. I wanted to see maybe if it gave me any answers to why I started writing songs.
It starts with wanting fame. It starts with wanting to be known. I mean, who out of us artists didn't start that way?
I picked up the guitar because I thought it might get me chicks. I definitely don't think I would have ever gotten a chick had I not played guitar. So I formed a neighborhood band, and instead of like playing covers right away, I just started making stuff up.
When I wrote my first song, I guess it was because I was in a band and we didn't know how to play. We weren't good enough to play other people's songs, so we started writing our own.
The minute I heard a popular song, I didn't know where they came from. I thought, do they just exist in the world? Then I realized someone writes them, and I wondered who writes them, and I want to write them. And how do you learn to write them? And so I just started trying.
Music got you and me through our teenage years and up until now, you know. Like, that's what keeps us going. I didn't play my songs for anybody for a long time. I was doing it because to make myself feel better, maybe.
For Julie, she was inspired by the craft of songwriting, the magic of it. Oliver seemed to find comfort in simply playing his guitar and soon writing.
What you ought to do is sing. If you get worried, what you ought to do is sing. If you get worried, what you ought to do is sing. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass.
I was driving by open mic night at a club in Philadelphia, and I saw a bunch of people in line to get in to play. And that's where I saw Brianna Cash. I guess I just sensed that she had a story to tell.
Last time I really talked to him, like had a real talk with my dad before he got arrested, was when I was like starting my senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him, and he was like, you know what, I don't really care if I talk to you ever again. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I'm done with you.
She was there without anyone else, and that told me that she really needed to be there. She wanted to be there.
This is like my stress reliever. It's like when I'm dealing with all this stuff at work, home, my family, or my boyfriend, or whatever, I just get to come here and show my new material and let loose a little bit.
I was 19. My parents got divorced. I was kind of like realizing that life is kind of shitty. I think I was just really interested in being able to, you know, to say what I wanted to say without having to actually have a conversation with someone at that point.
If you get broken, what you ought to do is sing. Sing about your trouble, and it just might pass.
I was 10 when the Beatles hit me, and I knew that they wrote those songs, but it didn't occur to me what went into it. You know, I didn't really have any picture of the process.
I was 14 and a friend of mine gave me a guitar. Fuck, I was doing, just wanted to be a songwriter. And I sat down with this piece of crap guitar and I played this song. And my mom, being a mom, she's like, oh my God, this is the greatest song I've ever heard in my life. You know, just being a mom, but my dad looked at me and he knew that I was really into Paul McCartney. He looked at me and he goes, you know what, son? I bet that's better than the first song Paul McCartney ever wrote. And I decided that night I'm going to be a songwriter.
Eric and Ed, like Julie, were in it for the love of the craft.
And I've seen those other girls that turn your head, and I know you're out together when you send me home to bed.
I was never really very musical as a kid, but I really loved writing, and I used to write lots of poems and all sorts of stuff. I wrote lots of poems about my cat and stuff.
Yeah.
Always felt like I was playing catch up with music, but it would seem like a really immediate way to tell stories. It's so in the moment, you know.
First song I remember was a song a friend wrote all the lyrics for, and I wrote the music. I realized my heart was connected to the sound of singing words to a melody over chords. That feeling was so empowering and healing, I wanted to do it over and over. I had loved listening to songs my whole life, so to be able to create that wonder and excitement myself was a thrilling discovery.
Meet me in the middle of the day, let me hear you say everything's okay. Bring me southern kisses from your
The
room.
hit record, Mr. Tambourine Man, knocked me out. So that got me on this merry-go-round for good, you know.
The Birds
I guess
version?
I was 10, yeah. 65. It was a place I could go and it would welcome me, and then it gave me something to do. A great place to hide, if you will.
It's just one of those things that I just couldn't not do.
Ooh, I wanna be someone.
I hope you enjoyed Beginnings. Next time we're going to take a look at the belly of the beast, songwriting.
Famous son of a gun.